Hello, boys and girls, it's me, Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, the best beard in the entire Magic the Gathering community, as endorsed by Louis Scott Vargas, and today I'm joined by the Eggy, the best Eggy boy in the community. That's how you're known, right? For eggs?
One Eggy boy, please.
The best smelling egg man. We've got Benjamin Wheeler, the Canadian Highlander aficionado, enthusiast. How would you describe yourself?
The premier lands pilot of the format.
Yes, that dickhead.
That dickhead. That's how I'm famously known, as that dickhead right here.
For those of you that don't know who Benjamin Wheeler is, Ben, what do you do in terms of content?
I am a partnered Twitch streamer, streaming exclusively Canadian Highlander, or although I guess occasionally some Arena Brawl. I'm also a co-host on the Loading Ready Run Canadian Highlander podcast, North 100, and I guess relevant to this video, I'm also the longest sitting counselor on the Canadian Highlander Council.
And how do you become a counselor? Do you have to, kill a former councillor? Is it like Sith Lords?
You gotta fight a bear.
You gotta fight a bear, okay. I thought it'd be a moose, wouldn't it? Because you're Canadian.
Well, you ride the moose. It's trying to give you even, yeah.
So the meese or the mooses are your friends and the bears are the enemy.
Well, we're all friends here up in Canada. We commune with nature in a way that...
Except the bears.
The bears accept their fate.
I mean, you're fighting a bear today because you're fighting me.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. Okay, and for those at home who are watching this and don't know what Canlander is, although I'll probably have the logo on screen because we didn't set up our cameras to record before we did this. What is Canlander in a nutshell?
So, Canadian Highlander, or Canlander for short, is a 100-card Singleton format. It's 1v1, 20 life, no commander, no color identity. We have a vintage banned list, so effectively that just means no anti-cards, no dexterity cards, conspiracies. Basically, you're not allowed to play cards that you can't play anywhere. Instead, we have a points list. That means that some of the most powerful cards in the game have a number attached to it, being the amount of points of it, that allow people to build kind of a balanced power level deck. So while you're allowed to play both Ancestral Recall and Black Lotus in the format, you won't be able to have them in the same deck. You get up to 10 points, and so some of the most powerful cards, the most iconic cards, are going to be above a certain threshold so that they can't be smushed together.
Perfect. And to clarify, the points system, ultimately, it points cards that are restricted in Vintage, for example, or cards that have been deemed to, I guess, if in combination with other cards or too many of the similar cards on the points list, be too good or to be oppressive for the format, right? Because it's used to balance the format a little bit.
Yeah, you're allowed to play anything, but that would just lead to debauchery. So we have the points to act as kind of like this balancing system, with all the cards on the points list being... they're all extremely powerful, but the best way to really look at it is if you looked at the points list, every individual card you could look at and go, oh, okay, that makes sense. It's inclusion. It's going to be cards like Demonic Tutor, Birthing Pod, the Moxen, Protean Hulk, Soul Ring, that kind of stuff. Usually tutors broken magic cards and fast mana.
Perfect. Okay. So, with that explanation out of the way, let's talk about what we're playing today. So I am playing, I'm calling it PK's Elf Ball. It's a variant of Elf Ball. It's basically, I've looked at some Canlander Elf Ball decks. I've looked at some EDH decks of similar. To clarify, I guess Canlander is somewhere in between Vintage, Cube, and EDH. Is that a fair assessment of how the games play out?
Yeah, I like to call it Vintage Cube Constructed.
Right.
Where you basically imagine you finished a Vintage Cube deck and you say to yourself, well, I want to keep playing with it. We're done the draft, but I want to keep playing with it. Well, then you just build it in Canlander.
Perfect. Okay. But you do get to play some cards The reason I make the comparison to Commander, which I know some Canada players don't mention, I mean, it's not multiplayer and it's not a social thing, it's because you have to play some weird cards that are like bit players, right? So if you're looking for mana dorks, you end up playing like 15, 16 dorks or whatever. You're playing weird dorks that you'd never see in a cube. They never make the cut in cube or vintage, right?
Yeah, if you're for certain decks, if you're looking to get redundancy, you are going to have to go through the history of the game to get cards that frankly don't really see any play in any format, which is a part of the joy, right? It's not as though these cards are bad. They could be cards that have won Pro Tours.
One of my most favourite like memories of Canada for me so far, I played like 3 or 4 events in Seattle at the GP there where we met, and I played against a gentleman who absolutely thrashed me, and he thrashed me with like a plethora of unleashed creatures from RTR because he was playing a Jund counters aggro deck.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm just dying to like Rakdos Cacklers and other nonsense that I haven't seen play for like, you know, half a decade or whatever. So yeah, that is one of the other glories of this format. But to get to the actual deck list that I started to get to, I'm playing Elf Ball. I am playing a mono-green deck, essentially, with a splash into red and blue for a little bit of utility. I'm looking to play a lot of dumb dorks, turn them sideways to generate lots of mana, and then either get insurmountable card advantage from Planeswalkers and such, or just kill Ben with Craterhoof Behemoths and Hornet Queens and Dragon Lord Atakas. So my deck's kind of straightforward, but I think when you're playing a deck like this, instant like Canlander, even though the game plan is straightforward, the way you get there can be quite interesting and exciting. And something we'll probably see throughout this video is where I forgot to include things. So before we started recording, I was like, hang on a minute, I've got this like shit Defender Werewolf thing from like Innistrad, Return to Innistrad block, but I haven't got a Sylvan Caryatid. So yeah, we'll probably notice a couple of those.
It's truly, and for those of you that have watched this and say, hey, I should build a Canlander deck myself, it's a part of the process. You'll forget things as you know, like it's sort of like role players like Sylvan Caryatid. You might even forget your Black Lotus. You know, whatever it may be, it's a part of the journey.
And another thing I want to point out about my deck is that, barring original duels, the only really super expensive card in this deck, I believe, is my Gaia's Cradle. Aside from that, this deck's a good example of how you don't necessarily need power to play Canlander. So when I've been playing Canlander, I've been playing Maverick and Hate Bear and green-based decks, and I haven't been playing any Mox, Black Lotus, or any of the blue power. So I just want to point out that that isn't a necessity to access the format, although some of the staples are obviously expensive because they're legacy and vintage cards.
Yeah, once you play it, it's in a weird spot, because there are a lot of decks that are on the more expensive side of the bar in paper, that if you play them on Magic Online, like Black Lotus is like 7 tickets or something like that. You can build these absurdly expensive decks, say in paper, on Magic Online for pretty reasonable, and then there are other decks that might be expensive on Magic Online and you build them in paper and they're pretty reasonable, especially for the replay value. Like, we got people that are playing the same deck in Victoria that have been playing it for over a decade now, and it slowly changes with every set release, but I mean, that's just good value right there. I
mean, if you're looking on Modo, 1/5 of my deck's cost currently is 1 Walking Ballista and 1 Scavenging Ooze, because of their omnipresence in other formats. But so what are you playing today? What have you brought to the table?
So I've brought kind of it's the Canlander deck. Like, if this is the deck that I try to use if I'm trying to coerce people into playing the format, or especially an older crowd or somebody that may be more familiar with kind of old extended formats and vintage or cube or whatnot. I call it's Simic Sorensen Tempo, named after one of the progenitors of the format, Robin Sorensen, current sitting Canlander council member as well. It's a blue-green tempo deck. I play a lot of cheap cantrips. I play a lot of grow creatures like Tarmogoyf, Quirion Dryad, Terramander, that kind of stuff. And I look to counter the spells that blue-green can't deal with because I don't really have removal. And then I look to overwhelm the things that stick through my creatures being massive and having pump spells.
Sick. Okay. And I guess we should also explain what our points are before we start playing. So my points, I have 4 points in Natural Order, 4 points in Soul Ring, 1 point in Spellseeker, and 1 point in crop rotation. From what I could establish from looking at like metagames and top 8s and things, this deck usually wants to play Mana Rocks as their primary pointed card. So I think like Mana Vault and Mana Crypt are quite common in the green elf decks. I decided to take a bit more of a utility approach by playing Spellseeker because it can go grab either crop rotation, which can allow me to combo kill. It can go grab Glimpse if I'm in a very good position. Or I can just grab Grimson Zenith if I've got the mana I just need to find a win con. So I've gone a slightly more utility than explosive.
Yeah, the closest parallel for like your average Canlander deck that uses this kind of point spread, we call it Cradle Hoof, which your list, again, as you said, is more kind of mid-rangey. It allows for a bit more utility rather than all in try to kill you as quickly as possible. But Natural Order and Soul Ring are kind of pillars of this point spread. You don't necessarily need the Soul Ring, but the card's absurd, so you might as well.
Oh, that's a very good point, right? Didn't the point system change recently? So actually, the list I've seen with Crypt and Vault probably can't play this anymore.
A couple of months ago, Soul Ring and Mana Crypt both received an increase up to 4 points.
Right. Okay.
So you won't see them together unless it's in like a Soul Mana Stompy deck.
Sure.
But yeah.
And where are your points at?
So my points are, I have 6 points in Time Walk, and then some cheap blue points down the line. So I got Dig Through Time, Spellseeker, Treasure Cruise, and True Name Nemesis.
Those are some hideous sounding cards. Time Walk, Dig, Cruise, and True Name. Jesus.
They're all 1 pointers. A lot of blue decks you'll find they have kind of a big point card at the top, be it Ancestor Recall, Time Walk, or they'll go for a more like a wider spread involving anything from Moxen to like Mystical Tutor plus Mystical Tutor or Demonic Tutor plus some goodies.
I mean, the blue/blue-green decks could really monopolize on having a big pointed card like Time Walk. Like if you can shooter it up or draw into it through card draw, and then like replay it like once, twice, or 3 times through like Snapcasters and Eternal Witnesses and such, it means that those points have gone further in a way.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need Time Walk. It's one of those cards where if I get it, fantastic. It can help me kind of put the ball in my court, which is very important with a tempo strategy, as well as it provides reach, because I don't have Lightning Bolt. I have Berserk. That's kind of reach. But I don't have, direct damage. So Time Walk kind of helps me catch my opponents off guard with them trying to like pace out how much damage I can deal, which is a huge benefit of this deck. Like this deck is incredibly unpredictable. You'll be at 20 life, and then the next turn I got a Mana Gorger Hydra attacking for 40 damage off of Berserk or whatever.
So does your deck not have, I mean, we've both got, this is open deck list essentially, we've obviously looked at each other's decks and stuff. Does your deck not have a way to recur Time Walk at all?
I don't believe this build does, no.
That's hilarious that I've made this point about how you can get a lot of equity out of your points, and then you're like, nah, fuck that.
I can Snapcaster it, and that's
okay,
that's
so
the
you do
beauty
have
of
at
this
least
too.
one. You do have at least
one.
one.
The beauty of something like of Canlander, and especially a deck like this, is that there are builds where I will have Witness, Jace Vryn's Prodigy, Regrowth, even something like Mission Briefing,
sure.
And just try to grind out as many recalls or Time Walks as possible while beating you down with Werebear. But I've decided to go for a more aggressive version of the deck, which fits into my chimp brain, just wanting to cast Giant Growth and Berserk as much as possible. That's my recall. It's just like, I could recall twice and draw 6 cards, or I could Berserk twice, and that's more damage than cards. So
do you prefer doing damage drawing cards?
No, God no. But Berserk has a special spot in my heart. It's at the top of the scale, It's just so satisfying.
I think I probably cast maybe less than a dozen Berserks in my entire time of playing Magic.
Oh, those are rookie numbers. We gotta
I know.
bump that up.
I've played Infect and Legacy maybe 2 events. That's it. I don't play Berserk deck very often. But with that out of the way, let's actually get to playing some Magic, and hopefully you never casting a Berserk.
No promises.
Okay. My hand has 1 land and it's Gear's Cradle. So, yeah. How are your mulligans handled in this format now? Because you used to have special rules, didn't you?
We did. We used to have a special mulligan rule called the Sorensen mulligan, which is named after the same person this deck's named after, that allowed us to get duplicates, sixes, and fives and whatnot. But as with the introduction of the London mulligan, we saw it as a good opportunity to get a mulligan that wasn't kind of just like a house rule, effectively.
And weird.
Yeah, and like, I mean, it was the Sorensen mulligan was fun in the sense that yes, it let you play more degenerate things, but it's not. It felt more like a handout than anything,
right?
And put a bit too much emphasis on abusing a format rule.
Oh, turn one Delver.
Okay, but my Delvers never flip.
What the fuck? Why is it never flipping?
Just my Delvers never flip. This is. I considered cutting this card because a Fugitive Wizard isn't exactly the best card in this format.
Oh, I just was listening to you and just tapped my mana incredibly wrong. Don't worry about it. Moving on. The people at home can see what I did there. I fucked it up massively. Okay, never mind.
Who knows? You might be holding up.
Oh, no.
Did you see what it revealed?
Yeah, I saw the result.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is what dreams are made of.
Did you see my main board choke?
What?
No, I'm kidding. Oh my goodness.
I could do that, or I could just not. Do I care?
So the people at home can see my hand, but all we can hear is you like, do I care? Do I not care? Petty theft.
This matchup's kind of tricky because you flood the board very quickly. I have to do something to stifle your mana.
Sure.
That's kind of one of the things that Sorensen can take advantage of. Like when Modern Horizons dropped, I tried as did many people playing green already, a version of this deck with Renin 6 because the card's absurd. And oh, I see.
That's what I meant to do last turn, so I kind of fucked it up. So you play Renin 6, so you just splash red for the Ren?
Well, you could splash it for Ren, the backside of Fire Ice, Temur Battle Rage if you're feeling extra cheeky.
Jesus Christ. Berserk plus Temur Battle Rage, right? Seems good.
I don't know.
Oh, go on, my friend. What were you going to say?
I don't know how dead I am. This is the problem with facing this kind of deck. It's just like a lot of my permission only goes so far.
Yeah, I guess
because
if you got spell pierces and force of negations and stuff, and I'm just playing creatures, that's not very helpful.
Well, you don't get 4 copies of Counterspell or anything like that.
Yeah,
so
of course.
I got to dip into like Miscalculation. I guess Logic Knot and Mana Leak are pretty alright, but it can get a bit much. Oh, hi, Garrick. Yeah, you're fine.
Oof. I was not expecting that to resolve, honestly. Okay, well, I think your permission's obviously not lining up very well, because...
Not especially.
Okay. Because my hand has been very, like, clunky after that mold of 6, and then me buggering up the Gaia's Cradle turn and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't forget chat, comment section down below. Don't forget that, obviously, Wheeler has quite a bit of experience with his deck. Meanwhile, I've played Elf strategies and Ramp strategies in Cube and Legacy and stuff before, but obviously, this is a newly put together deck. There's a card in my hand that tutors, and I'm sat here thinking I don't even know what the fuck I would tutor for.
Yeah, I mean, I've played this. I probably have played this deck on and off, of course, for about a decade or so, maybe 9 years, just under a decade. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't count me out on fucking up horrendously. Thankfully, I tend to build my decks in a way that clean up the trash that I leave on the ground by accident.
I guess I'm gonna make a load of green mana. That does seem like a good idea.
That's typically what this deck looks to do. Yeah,
it's just what to do with it is the question. Okay. 1 second. I'm just going to tank for a sec. You can talk about how great Canlander is.
So Canlander is pretty great. You can do whatever you want, and you hear that for a lot of different formats. But honestly, like if you decide, you can enter this format and be like, "Hey, I have an idea, dog shit deck." Powered magic cards and a lot of pointed cards can do a lot of heavy lifting to make it a little bit easier to recognize their dreams, right? It's like Vince said. He was telling a story. Oh, Big Bear.
He's bellowing.
Yeah, this is
Some might
Big
say.
Bear. See, this is the appeal of the format to me, is you get to play dumbs like this.
This is one of my favorite 6-drops that sees no play outside of cube.
Look at the size of this lad. And this guy is just like Big Bear is like a staple in pretty much every green creature combo deck.
I mean, he does... let me pick the card. If I've left this card out, I'm going to be so mad. So I should be grabbing a Fierce Empath here. I am.
I think you got Fierce Empath in there, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then, this is something that I've done in Cube before, but I've not done in a constructed format.
Empath for Hoof?
It's Hoof or Hornet Queen. I'm just trying to figure out whether Hoof kills you.
The bees.
The fucking bees! It's kind of one of my signatures, you know?
Yeah. when my YouTube subscription box gets flooded with a bunch of things relating to bees, I can only assume it's either you or it's my sub to Beekeeper Monthly.
No, I'll get Hoof.
Fierce Empath is super neat. We actually touched on this in the last North 100 episode about creature combo decks, or hybrid combo rather, where Empath in this format, I mean, it can find Hoof, it can find Hornet Queen, it can find Primeval Titan, but because you want to have multiple copies of certain cards, you only get one Crater Hoof, right?
Yeah, of course.
One actual factual Crater Hoof. But you could also get cards like Decimator of Provinces, the Eldrazi Pig from Eldritch Moon, like the Emerge Pig.
And of course the Vigilant one as well from one of the Random cassettes.
And Raise Forerunners.
Am I randomly dead here?
Yeah, it's not so random. You've seen most of these cards, but
fuck. Okay. So that was a relatively close match then, because... Well, okay, so here's the question. I'll let you take out your turns and kill me. Did you have permission that you didn't want to cast because you needed to borrow it to present lethal?
Oh god, no. I just had a very aggressive hand.
Okay. So next turn, I make a deranged tournament, make a hoof and kill you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm extremely dead. I just drew this port, but...
So that port's a very, very good card here, but obviously too late. It would have been too late if it were for Time Walk. So this is actually like quite a testament to how fun the format can be, because that was actually a surprisingly close game, even though I stumbled in terms of my draw, and you had no interaction from my threats. So that was cool.
This was also a game where like both of us had draws of trying to focus primarily on our own game plan, but it's still close. Like that's the appeal. You'll have these games where
my sideboarding decisions don't seem too difficult as well, which I quite like.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm bringing in a couple of pyroclasts, but
I was tempted to put a lot of stuff on my sideboard just for the meme, so it showed up on screen during the video, and then I was going to do that, and then I forgot because I was doing something else before we started recording.
Just put a bunch of bee stings in there.
Like bees and eggs. You know, bee eggs. I would love to play first.
my sideboard is entirely egg. See, this hand is going to present a different game.
I wonder if I'm keeping this hand simply off the fact that I'm like, wow, I get to not worry about going to 6 like I did the last time, and it maybe might not be the best hand, but
that's definitely something that people like in the sub 50 games kind of category or sub 50 matches category. I'm a huge fan of mulliganing very aggressively in the format. I think that...
no turn 1 Delver blind flip this time, you bitch!
No. I do have a bunch of very pricey spells in my hand as far as this deck goes. Yeah, that's fine.
No need to attack you unless it's for a lethal Crater Hoof, obviously.
I That or you've got a sneaky little Scrub Ranger hiding out there.
I don't even know what that card is.
All right, great. Yeah, 0 experience with the card.
I've heard that card is for chumps.
Oh no.
But I am a chump.
Man. Pro blue, this is absurd.
You got a spell snare? No, sweet. No. How common are spell snare and mental misstep in this format?
Well, if you're me, they always fucking have it. If you're very spell snare are very popular. It's one of the cheap blue counters that very rarely gets cut, even in the combo decks, just because of the ubiquity of 2 drops in the format, and 2 being such an important mana point. Ooh, oh, mama. Yeah, that's not happening, probably. Nah, you can have Dogman for like 1 turn.
Dogman for 1 turn?
Yeah, Dogman 1 turn.
How did you know my school nickname?
Are you familiar with rares from Throne of Eldraine?
Yes.
Are you familiar with a green rare from Throne of Eldraine that has reach?
A flash reach threat?
Yeah.
No, I did not know this was a thing. What?
Oh, well, don't worry, I don't have it.
Is there one though?
Yeah, there's a green. It's the Wildborn Preserver. It's like a.
That sounds like a draft card to me.
Kind of sounds like a Magic custom card.
Didn't know you were a draft scrub. Oh, Vapor Snag. Well, you basically just tempoed my turn, sir.
Oh, and thus the name. Yeah, these draws have. Actually, they're not bad. It's just not the best in this style of matchup, especially because that Waterlogged Grove is going to keep you. Ew.
Do you want to Vapor Snag this once it resolves?
No, that's fine.
What do you mean it's fine?
I mean, I will stifle that triggered ability.
Oof. Well, I'll trade 3 mana, 1/1 that made you discard a card. That seems okay.
Yeah, it's not the worst. But it also just prevents you from playing out the... well, it doesn't prevent you. Did you hit in your land? Oh, cheeky boy.
Cheeky boy? What?
Cheeky boy. Oh, don't worry about it. Look, if you don't see the line, I'm not gonna... Hey, there we go.
What, the line of bouncing my script to do stuff?
No, couldn't you return your forest, untap Finhorn Elf, play land, play Huntmaster? Master of the Wild Hunt?
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to. I don't know.
I'm assuming that you have some... I actually didn't look. You're playing like Leaks and shit, right? And Force Spike?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah. Okay.
I didn't... All of them.
I mean, League wasn't what I was playing around, but I did think the turn previous whether to shock my stomping ground to avoid you spiking me, but then I realised I have Scrub Ranger to play around it. But I don't know if I should be playing around those things, really. I probably should have.
Oh, I lied. I have... I do have reach in this deck. I forgot. I have direct damage. I'm playing Psionic Blast.
Oh.
Which is probably just in here because it's a pet card. It's... but, I mean, again...
To be honest, I'm a big fan of Psionic Blast. I think it doesn't see enough play.
Oh, it just feels so good playing it.
I've joked about how like there should be like blue-white tempo decks in Modern. That's like it's time shift, isn't it? So you just randomly like Sonic, Snappy Psionic on end step and just kill them, you know? Or sorry, Psionic, untap, Snappy Psionic and get them. Okay.
Soulfire Grandmaster Psionic.
Fuck,
Blast.
that'd be so good.
All right, well, let's try to counter that. This card's very scary.
Quite literally counterspell. Yeah, this card seems absurdly good against you because the wolves will just eat all of your stuff.
Yep. Please don't deploy another threat. Oh no. Please, sir. My hand is filled with delve spells. Please go easy on me. This is the downside of playing a... that's probably not fine, actually.
He's like, yeah. You know that when we talked about whether or not I should be playing an Elvish Mystic, I kind of wish I had an Elvish Mystic right now.
Oh,
not Elvish Mystic, sorry, Elvish Visionary. Sorry, Elvish Visionary.
Oh, well, you got Priest of Titania in here. That's important. Did you end up putting the Sylvan Caryatid in there?
I did, But I mean,
oh, thank God.
like, I think it's Scoos or Raphaelos here, honestly. Like, Priest of Titania. Oh, no, Priest of Titania is actually better. I don't only have 2 forests.
Yeah, Priest adds
Christ
4.
alive.
You can get, I mean, Fauna Shaman's pretty scary for me. All these things are relatively scary.
Yes, Fauna Shaman's pretty good.
I definitely don't feel out of this match at all, which is...
You know what, Ben? I'm going to take your advice. I forgot I'd even included the card.
The classic pivot.
Oh, is that Cryptic Mana I see before me?
I have no idea what you're referring to, and I'd appreciate it. It's because I may have a Cryptic command available.
There is a card in my hand that, again, the comment section were like, why didn't you deploy that like 3 turns ago? I'm like, because I don't know. It would have been a pretty good beater, to be fair.
This is one of... It's not exactly a downside with the format. It's just the more you play, the more you just kind of get accustomed to. Is because since literally every card in the game is available, you will constantly get people saying like, hey, why aren't you... Like, the question of like, why aren't you playing this? Or why are you not playing this? Like, imagine that, but they can pull from every fucking card in the game.
I thought you were gonna... Oh my goodness! This is why I wish I had a Frilled Mystic in my deck.
Oh. What do you have? Yeah, that's fine. A Frilled Mystic? That would be ambitious, to say the least.
Well, if I was more heavily... Isn't it an elf? Isn't it like an elf frog?
No, it's an elf. That's not the issue. The issue is the blue.
I don't know, if my deck was configured a little bit differently, I think that could be a playable card. Imagine bouncing that back to hand with Wildwood Symbiote and like just casting it again and again and again.
Oh.
See?
I like the sound of that.
Anyway, I just remember what the fuck I'm doing.
1 second, let me write that down.
Okay.
Primeval Titan, never heard of it.
I think it's a rather overrated Magic card, honestly. I think I played this match pretty terribly. I think I played the game before Titan and I made a very obvious misplay. This one I was afforded too much opportunity and I've squandered it.
Ooh.
Ugh.
1, 2. I mean, this card is not great. You have this Waterlogged Grove that lets you cash in. You have a Sylvan Ranger or a Scrub Ranger. Yeah, what do I want to do?
Well, that's true, actually. I just realised you cannot hit either of my current like non-basics.
Yeah, I'm actually just casting this dumbass.
Wow, that's a Merfolk.
Yep, Ixalan staple.
God,
Deep Root champion.
I hate Merfolk. They suck.
They're, you know what? Not to start any feuds or fan any flames. I just don't understand the appeal of Merfolk. It's like pack rat magic. It's dog shit pack rat magic where you just do the same thing over and over and over again.
Deprive.
Also, I'm going to deprive this.
I was hoping you had something that I could pay for. Okay.
I mean, you're still kind of crunching on the mid-range game. My 2/2 is going to hold down. But that Fauna Shaman can be can mean some trouble for me down the line. Oh, mama. Yeah.
I guess I'll just eat the things in my bin.
I mean, it works. That thing's going to get out of hand pretty quickly. I think I'll just opt.
Well, I'm glad it doesn't have, like, you know, some fucking pro-green nonsense written on it. Are there any green or blue Miracle Grow creatures that have pro-green?
No.
They've all
I
got,
don't
like,
believe so.
There's like the Sable Stags and stuff, right, that have pro-blue.
Yeah.
They're also quite expensive. What are you laughing about? Great Sable Stag?
Yeah, I thought I could dodge comments about 3/3 elks. But
I hadn't even thought of that! I didn't even do that on purpose! Fuck! The first Miracle Grow creature that came to mind was a 4-mana 3/3. Is it 4 mana? Is it 3 mana?
No, it's a 3-mana 3/3. That card used to be a hot commodity in this format.
I can imagine.
Ooh. Alrighty.
Wait, where did your waistline go?
I returned it with deprive.
Oh, of course you did. I just thought I was tripping balls.
Which I think was a mistake on my end. But
Yeah, I then tapped out.
I mean, I could have played it this turn, but who's to say?
More food for the scoos.
Food for the scoos, eh? I'm just don't mind me. I'm just gonna.
That's a scoos in your bin. Does this become Immense plus Berserk? Because that would be an absurd combination of cards that you've drawn.
I have no
have
idea.
Have you actually got it? You've cast...
I have no idea.
Oh, hang on. What
you
about?
could.
You cast Dig Through Time, to be fair.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're referring to.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Thanks for having me. Oh.
Fuck. That's absurd. But then that's just what Dig Through Time does, right?
Yeah. I think you could have been a bit... I don't know what you had.
I should have cast... I should have cast the Master of the Wild Hunt on the turn that I said I could have done. Yeah,
in this matchup, if you're the green deck, you just have to poop out everything you have. And then
before you proceed, do you want to play another game? Because that was only 40 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go match up again. Yeah.
You got to get the run back. You need that salty run back, especially if I'm just twice in a row. Yeah, when you're
if you do me again, I'll be fucking livid.
This is revenge for EDH and Jill.
But yeah, I think that second game, I should have played I shouldn't have just been keeping up mana to play around every possible taxing mana counterspell in the form. I've got your deck list to the left of me. I should have checked. How many did you play now that we're out of that game?
I have a pretty heavy counter suite, but a lot, again, like once you get past counterspell, force, deprive.
Yeah, I guess I was only playing around force, spike, and mana leak.
But like even then, like if you have Fauna Shaman at your disposal, and like early on, I think you should just like jam as much as possible and then push as much damage with your dorks as possible.
Yeah, so what I did, the other misplay I think was just not playing the Fashion Bond on and beating face with it. But at the same time, I don't know.
I mean, hey, that's the beauty of the format, is getting to discover, like, because the role that each deck plays is going to be wildly different, right? Like, I'm a blue-based tempo deck where you're going to want to jam face and be aggressive with your spells. But if you fought like a blue-red tempo deck, then you don't necessarily want to jam as much as possible because your cards are just going to get blown up to a Fork Bolt or an Arc Trail.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to be a bit more specific.
I was thinking these matchups might go a little bit better as you didn't have direct damage, but lo and behold, I've been like basically borderline combo killed like both times.
Yeah, you gotta sneak under in this deck, and then like the turn that in this matchup, and then the turn that I develop threats, that's when you try to develop your big dumbs. And if I have a double spell of like threat plus counter spell, then you can at least kind of get me into an awkward spot where I have to have it. Now you're fighting me, so of course I'll have it. But,
well, I was all like, I can't believe he had that combination of cards, but then I was like, oh no, I forgot that he cast Dig Through Time. It's been a very long day. I said before we started, I was like, I forgot you played Dig Through Time.
Yeah, I spent the first 4 turns not really doing anything, and then I cast a Dig Through Time. Which, if a deck like this, if my opponent's not really doing anything and they're on green, like not even countering my spells, then I have to assume that they're either setting up for like a bunch of delve spells and like a flash threat or something like that, or I'm getting time walked into the dirt.
Right.
A morph card, you say?
So the hand that I've kept is potentially just bad because I don't have enough ways to draw cards or like have a payoff. So I'm going to make a load of mana, and I'm basically relying on top decking something that matters. Which probably isn't the place to be with this deck.
It depends. If you were playing a more like traditional kind of hoof deck where you had actually you have a lot of top end too, so it's not the worst, right?
Yeah,
like the one you got to develop.
I almost included like some form of Eldrazi, but I didn't in the end because I wasn't sure how much top end I needed.
Yeah. I mean, your top end can be pretty flexible. Like, it can be like, you're on Walking Ballista. You could play like a Voracious Hydra. You could play more planes. You have 6 mana Garrick, so maybe. Ooh. Yeah, that's reasonably fine. All right. Well. That makes it a little more awkward. Although, if you trade that for that, I think I'm fine. I do want to see what you got going on there.
Oh, well, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Oh, no.
That was my last 2 draws.
Oof. How many lands are you on?
33 or 34.
Okay, that's fine.
I almost went down another land to fit another spell in, but...
greedy boy.
Well, I don't know, like... There's a lot of fucking dorks in this deck.
Yeah. I mean, if you're playing that many dorks, it is kind of a reasonable thing to do, right?
Did I say you smash your hand into the keyboard to get into that combat zone?
Oh, yeah, that's me. That's me pressing 1.
Like, face rolling on the keyboard.
Yeah. It's from, like, old MOBA days of just... Come on! 3 damage! Come on!
Let's copy gas of Vantress.
Oh!
Maybe I'll be able to draw some gas eventually.
That's actually heads up hockey. That's pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. Did you have the stage before I played the castle? I played castle on 2.
Yes, I think
you staged on 2.
Yeah, I castled on 2 because I kept the Mythos back for a turn.
Playing this castle may have been a mistake because you can get into the game now, and I'm taking 5 a turn. So like I have to kind of, this castle will get you to your important stuff. I have to not die in 2 turns here.
But you're just going to castle into Becoments and Berserk, aren't you?
Knight's a puppy. 1, 2.
I can't keep castle up and deploy this 3 mana card in my hand. So now I've got to decide. Oh, can I? Shit.
You have Rattleclaw Mystic, right?
No, I don't. It's obviously in a Chroma.
Okay. Exalted Angel? You can cast it, maybe.
Oh, I also have a Nykthos. I'm an idiot.
It could be a Spicy Den Protector. If you sent me your deck list with Rattleclaw being your only, and you just swap it for like a Den Protector or that Hermit.
Oh, look at all that glorious mana.
Wow. Savage post-combat, Savage Knuckleblade.
I wish. That'd be my deck was good. I'm joking. Savage Knuckleblade wouldn't make this deck any better. And then I can dump 2 into Nykthos.
Knuckleblade's definitely a card that has gotten people into the format, like, exclusively. When you're like, yeah, you can play Knuckleblade on turn 2 in this format.
5 green. Okay.
I mean, you haven't... Yeah. You haven't really lived until you've died to a turn 1 Knuckleblade. Like land Mox Knuckleblade.
With that on the stack, I'm going to scry some cards to the top of my library that aren't shit.
Nice. I like it. Hold priority.
Yep.
You don't know if you want to gain that life yet.
You never know. The gaining the life might be a problem.
Yeah, you might have a Pulse of the Fields
that
on the
turn
top.
Took way too much thought and effort. Fact or fiction?
Speaking of... Ooh! Okay. My invitational card.
What's that? Island?
Just a bunch of fucking chimps.
Right, let's go... fuck. I guess I'd give you these like this? No. Like that? I love your stoic white. Like, don't give any hint of what I want.
No, I'm just thinking about how I would pair it. This was one of the piles I was thinking of. Well,
I think you're gonna take the mandrels because it gives you more threats. Because you're currently quite light.
It gives me a blocker.
So do I do this? We'll just yeah, fuck it. There you
go.
How much do you want 2 lands, buddy?
I kind of just want these monkeys. Monkeys block.
2 lands or 2 monkeys?
There's a third monkey in the back there, or it could just be a human. We don't actually.
That's just you.
That's me.
Pre-shaving.
Please hang out with me, chimps. Ooh. Well, these cards suck.
This Thrashing Bontathon kind of sucks too. I wish I had a... Oh, you didn't have the Prismatic Vista to go with your Brainstorm. How'd you like them fucking apples, Ben?
Well, it puts a card in my graveyard, so keep little monkey down. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Yeah, this Castle Vantress is going to do nothing. This is not... So chances are I'm not going to activate Castle, and all playing this has done is let you get a castle.
I got to put on a Wyrwood Symbiote and an Arbor Elf. Come on then, show me your monkey, Ben. Get your monkey out for the lads.
All right, don't laugh at it though.
That was your nickname at school, wasn't it? Hooting Mandrills?
Mum said having 3 of them isn't that weird.
Double blue? That smells like a counter spell. Top deck for the win. Oh, fuck! Okay, never mind.
Wow, didn't even want a castle on the upkeep. That confident.
Yeah, but if I cast on the upkeep and like drew a 7 mana spell, I'll be pretty gutted, I guess. But
no, you can cast it, right? You have this Nykthos.
Oh,
you
fuck.
You can literally
this is the
castle...
third time this game where I forgot about the fucking Nykthos. Fuck me. Okay, well...
They didn't even ban it in Pioneer, dude.
I wish Thrashing Bontathon had Exalted. That's just my only wish in life, you know?
Same also.
Well, you know my only card is this, so let's just make as much mana as possible to play around Logic Knot. And then I died a Time Warp, Berserk, Become Immense, right? Is that what's going to happen?
No. I'm locked on the next couple of cards on top. They're not great.
Oh, I should have casted on my upkeep because that fucking Nykthos! Oh,
lovely. Alright, well.
Well, your mana's working out well.
Suit up.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you got Thrashy B.
Yeah, but it feels pretty fucking bad, Ben. I guess it does disable you, like...
You could have maybe attacked last turn. I mean, if you're scared of dying this turn, then I wouldn't have attacked.
Well, I wouldn't be scared of dying this turn if the other 2 games hadn't happened like that. Although the first one was a lot closer than that. The second one, though, was absurd. Okay.
Remember, 100 card Singleton, so just because I Berserk dumpster you twice in a row, doesn't mean the third time I'll do it. It's just incredibly likely.
Okay. Now, here's a question. Cracking my Tarn to go get a land, right? That shuffles back in the Arbor Elf and the shit bitch that on the bottom of my deck?
Presumably, yeah.
So the thinning isn't good. Or is it? No, fuck it.
I mean, if you don't need to fetch, I probably wouldn't fetch.
And also oh, what the fuck am I doing? I was too busy talking to you! Fuck!
What? No, we're still in upkeep, right?
No, I meant to do it at the end of the turn. My God,
no.
I couldn't be loose. I could not be looser if I tried.
Now, how much vermouth have you drank today?
Literally 0. Right, okay. That was so fucking shit, and that would have been great if I'd done it in your turn. Bollocks up my shitter. Okay.
I mean, really, what's the difference between Scry 4 and Scry 2?
Yes. Okay. Why did I tap... Oh my God. I am looking forward to this comment section, I tell you.
God. Oh my God. Oh, fuck me.
I can't believe I just overtapped after not...
If this restricts you, like, can you still cast a spell?
Yeah, I can.
Alright. Ooh.
I don't think it matters, though, because you have 5 cards in hand, so I'm assuming...
Well, here's the awkward part. So you overtap by 1.
Yeah.
And you have 3 mana floating, yeah?
Yeah.
And you have 1 mana available, yeah?
Are you logic knocking me for 5?
No, I'm remanding you. Ah! Which of you have?
I might... I'm tempted to right-click concede, but I won't.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm...
Fuck! But, I mean, the punt count for this game is around 4? And they're not even, like, punts that I'm missing and getting told by chat later. I know they're happening in real time.
Yeah, hey, it's a learning experience, dude. That's why we're here.
It's not a learning experience. I've cast Raktus before. I've activated Cast of Antris in my Magic career more than I've cast Berserks.
So it's 4 and a green.
Oh my fucking god. I can't believe I overtapped for that castle. How did that even happen? Magic is really hard.
Yeah, it's there's a lot going on. Canlander too. People can get pretty overwhelmed by stuff, and it's just like, well, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. There's literally...
This has trample. If you have become immense, I'm fucked.
No, I don't have become immense. I have a vapor
anyway.
snag.
Ooh. Oh shit! Can I only get shotguns? No, I've got a tiger. Woof. Okay, so I'm gonna take 4, 7. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to destroy this Rancor, which feels bad.
Yoink.
And then I go to 1.
Yeah.
And then you must have a load of counter magic, right?
I must have a witch?
Who, what, when, why?
Pardon?
Yeah, you fucking nerd.
All I have is the card that we talked about earlier today.
Wow. Fuck! So, did you have counter magic for the second Thragtusk? I assume you did.
No, I had shit all.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean...
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, if you had sequenced your spells...
No, it wasn't even sequencing, Ben. I just tapped a dork in my upkeep for no reason. I knew it was 4 mana, but I tapped 5. And the thing is, I could have undone it, but then I just, without checking, just... Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, Magic's a hard game.
Can I pick up 1 win? Oh my god! My hand is as gay as Cradle or Westvale Abbey, and like dorks.
Oh, you're on Westvale Abbey? That's ambitious.
Well, maybe I should not be.
Who am I to tell you what to play and not play?
Have you mulliganed at all yet, you bastard?
Yeah. I mulliganed 2 games.
Good.
2 games. Maybe 3, actually.
Okay, I'll let you
It's
off.
a little blur to me. I'm blacking out right now.
Right, I'm going to stop calling you a bastard and start playing Magic more efficiently.
I'd feel more uncomfortable if you did stop calling me a bastard. Something with that alerts...
That bastard chimp. Okay, let's...
This dick.
Take this upkeep stuff off for now. Because all it does is make me randomly tap my dorks, so... That seems like a very weird start from your deck.
A basic forest go?
Yeah.
I'm going to berserk your noble hierarch if it attacks me.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
That doesn't seem too hot, honestly.
It's not the best play I've ever made. Yeah, basic force on 1 is a little awkward, but this hand is powerful enough that I think I want to... Oh, well... If this is dork, I've made it... Oh, that's much worse. This is much worse.
Is your hand full of delve threats?
Not
Because you have delved the shit out of me. I've lost both... I've lost a dig through time that enabled Become Immense, and I've lost a Hooten Mandrills. So, yeah, things have been bad.
Ooh. I'll take that one.
Oh.
No, it's not even the delve part. Although, I mean, it does hurt me. It's more that you have pressure. Like, you have a 2-drop creature that'll get bigger that makes it really awkward for me to try and deploy a threat. Because if I tap out for a creature and you have 6 mana, if I don't have, like, a force, I'm fucked. And I don't even have, like, an island for days or anything.
Let's see if you have a force now, then.
But wait, I should let you cast this. But I do have Force and Negation in my deck, not here.
I was going to say, if it's in your hand. You were F6'd. I hate this card because it says search library or no.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to press search library.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm going to fuck something up that feels... And then immediately after I do it, I'm going to be like, why did I do that?
It's really it's really awkward. I wish it was templated so it said, hey, like it says search library or search graveyard when you cast it. But what it does is like it highlights your graveyard and says like, hey, do you want to search your graveyard?
I mean, it probably makes sense in some level, but I just feel like it's designed to make me fuck it up.
That sounds about right.
Wait, are you missing a land drop?
No, I'm thinking... I'm thinking about whether or not I want to do this. I mean, I'm missing a land drop unless I cantrip here, but my God.
But you want to keep up counterspell because I'm going to have like 6 mana next turn.
Yeah, that's a lot of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's
what that land drop. Land drop is 7. Do you like Hornet Queens, Ben?
I love the bees. Yeah, let's go. I think I gotta go for it. Or not go for it. Like, again, my deck has a lot of... Oh, fuck me. Alright, mutagenic growth. Now is not the time.
Is that a Castlevantris again?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, you have the stage! No!
I don't have the second blue right now. On the upside for you. Okay, so...
Oh, thank God, you don't have the second blue.
Where are we at?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Save some mana for the rest of us.
That
brick?
That brick.
Oh, yeah. This is why I've been cutting this card. It's kind of awkward.
In my EDH deck, I play it in Titania, the blue... Not Titania, sorry. Over the blue-green Murphy landfall one.
Yeah.
But because I play like 47 lands or whatever, it bricks all the time. But in this deck, I'm playing 45 creatures, so I thought, there's a good chance. Any order, fuck it.
It's just like one of those cards where in the instances in which you hit it, then you're just like, well, I paid 3 mana to do nothing. I guess you get a delayed Cradle, which is pretty good.
Yeah, Cradle's a pretty good magic card, I've heard.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Don't know why I tapped my Thespian stage now, actually, come to think of it, but let's just ignore that fact. I was about to say, it's nice that I bricked, because now I feel like I'm losing to bad luck as opposed to my own fucking terrible plays. Lucy... They call me... I was going to say Lucy. That's not even a fucking thing. Let's untap this... I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's eat some shit.
I don't think... Yeah, I think you're in a pretty good position. I feel like I have a way of getting around this. Oh no! Fuck!
Did you just draw dig through time?
I just drew the saddest Pteramander. Let's fight this.
Oh my fucking God.
This card's pretty good against you.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But it doesn't really solve the issue.
I mean, it solves the issue by killing me.
Well, it provides a clock and stops me from dying to scoos, but like now... Ooh. Depending on what you have. Oh. Are you familiar with this card?
What card?
4 and a green.
Oh, right, yes. It's not the Thragtusk that was the issue. It's tapping my dorks randomly in... Oh.
Great card. Okay, well...
Do I even want to do that? I guess I do. If I draw for one Shaman next turn, I'll be sad that I've just...
cozies.
Okay. My field is very large.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean... But I'm just going to die to a Become Immense plus fucking Berserk now, aren't I?
Oh, come off it. You know that's not happening. I mean, maybe you don't, but...
This time round, comment section, and friends at home, I tapped my Thespian stage because I couldn't actually do the thing. But, oh my God, that's also going to grow eventually. I mean, you are very far off of it.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to make a lot of land drops. Okay. Interesting.
It's kind of awkward because you can get the scoos at a point, depending on how you draw. I mean, you have this fucking castle.
Not yet, but soon.
No, not yet. Not yet. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
I should have copied in response to that, because now you get to make a land drop and then have Stifle up, potentially. Which will then turn off my castle for a turn, potentially, as well.
I feel like if I stifle... Yeah, stifling your activation there is kind of like a... You are okay with that.
I am okay with it. I'd rather you didn't.
I think so. I mean, it's inconvenient. It's fine. My poor Gush. Well, I do have a 25 turn clock. So I'm feeling all right about that.
It sounded like you got up. Like you're like, well,
No,
I got a 25 turn clock, and he leaves the room.
Well, I've got a 25 turn clock. I was just letting a cat out.
Sounds like one of those excuses people make when they're lying to their friends.
No,
Where were you last night? I was letting a cat out.
I was returning videotapes. Alright, let's smash. For 1, and then true name. Kinda holding down the fort.
At some point, I should start attacking.
Yeah,
But
I don't know if
now
we need
is-
to do it now.
Yeah, now is not the time.
Oh, tree speaker.
So much
It's
mana!
like you're...
So much mana!
That's a lot of do nothing mana.
I just need one other thing that's slightly big.
If you're on blue, depending on how large of a commitment you're on, you could even play opposition. I know we talked about how you don't play opposition, but
Yeah, I think I probably should go heavier on the blue. Cut the attacker and shit.
yeah, there's a spicy blue-green hoof or blue-green elf. I guess it's more mid-rangey list that has popped up at previous like larger Canlander events, so like the 50 player plus events kind of thing, where you just play all of the like token generating cards too, like primordial mists, or not token generator, but the ones that make dorks additional dumbasses with no real commitment to it, you know.
Like what?
Primordial Mist is the big one. That card is an absolute house. It's like it's the 5 mana manifest enchantment from Commander 2015, I think. That card's absurd. But it also plays like Chicken Tendy Dryad and all the other just Garbo kind of 5-drops Whisperwood Elemental. And it's just so overwhelming because like you can get them out on turn 3 pretty reliably. Oop, there you go.
Well, I drew one of a card that I cannot cast right now.
Ah, you got a little bit of red mana.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm torn between drawing a land and going to get a blue source or a red source.
All right, well this could bite me in the ass because I'm gonna foff here. Oh, Scoos, dueling Scoozes. I think I lose. I have 4 mana. You have approximately 20 mana.
But I have nothing to do with it.
No, but I mean, if I can't beat your Scoos, is what I'm saying. Like my Scoos can never out Scoos your Scoos. Picking up what I'm putting down.
Oh, this is a fucking hard one. I think the Scoos is largely irrelevant. The Quirion Dryad could be a pain in the arse, I guess.
You have 23 mana available. So I'm not... Yeah, the Quarian Dryad. Deprive is the heavy hitter, I think. If I make your Scoos bigger... Does that matter? Probably not. I'll take these.
Yeah. I'm giving you 2 better spells to fuel my Scoos. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Should have ate some stuff. I'm an idiot.
You'll have a chance pretty quickly.
You know, I said I'm hungry. I was just literally thinking about how hungry I was. And I was like, before we started, I ate some crisps. Be like, I need to...
Hungry boy. 4 ooze. I just want to brainstorm, please. Oh.
You may.
Oh, fuck. Well, I think I'm putting back this werebear spell.
Well, it's a body. Oh, you're making land drops. You're going to grow this Pteromander while I sit here spinning my wheels.
I swear to God, this will not...
I hate True Name Nemesis so badly. It's look at what it's doing to this match.
Oh, it's my least favorite card in the game, probably. Maybe Time Vault's up, but it's either Time Vault or True Name.
But I mean, his Time Vault's only like valid in some formats, right? Trinity Nemesis is a
Yeah.
blight on Legacy as well.
Oh yeah, fuck. This card is just rancid. I hate it. I hate it. And you're gonna hate this one because it's effectively
Wow.
another true name. You don't have to worry about this one.
Okay. Just need to hit a blue land or a thing that matters. What are the two? And even then, I assume you've got some form of counter magic now because we've been spinning.
Well, I have the deprive.
Yeah, exactly. So I need 2 spells. Okay, how close am I to being able to swing and kill you? Very far away.
I think you could maybe start now. I don't know. I don't want to coerce you into doing a thing,
You
but
can
like
double block my skews here, frustratingly.
if I double block skews, I die.
That's a magic card. That's a magic card that you have to counter, right? Yes.
And like I may have cards in my hand that are tapped 1 land, added 10 mana. Oh yeah, we can't. That's just bad news bears. If good, filter lands on Magic Online, my favorite.
Do you know what this does? This makes your Hex Drinker and or Terramander less likely to level up quicker because you have to return a land to your hand, right? Am I right?
Yes. Yeah, you're not wrong.
You played into my plan. Okay, now what?
I mean, it's awkward. Like, I have to kind of bank on you not anything.
You cut out there, Ben. What'd you say?
No, I was going to say, I have to kind of... You have 2 cards in hand. I assume they're dog shit. But, like, I kind of have to bank on them being that. Because if this card sticks and I don't have any good way of dealing with it, it's just going to cause a lot of grief.
I think I have to start whittling you down.
I think you attack if you're committing with.
Oh, the Fragos is coming in.
creatures.
Sorry, I'm thinking about what I have in my hand and what I'm doing here. I have to start getting in. The Hex Drinker has changed things. I can't wait anymore.
So if I block there, and if I don't block there, 3, 4, take 11. That sounds awful. Kill you on the backswing. No, you're at 25. Fuck.
I am on a lot.
Yeah, I guess I gotta block here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely just swamp me, right? Like I think this is what for the last couple of games where this is kind of just what you got to do.
You're cutting out a bit. I don't know if it's latency or whether you're moving away from your mic or not. I'm not sure.
No, I don't move away from my mic to breathe.
Unless you are letting a cat out, of course.
No. There's no cats in here.
Keep up some mana. Yeah, I considered swinging last turn. Maybe I should have swung the turn before.
Am I dying?
I fucking hope so.
Oh, you got a beast.
Just don't somehow Toxic Deluge me off of like a Manamorphose. I'm like...
I'm going to cast Fade Away. I think that's what it does. Ooh.
Oh, my poor dog is looking a bit fearful because some dickhead's using fireworks again! God damn it, I hate fucking November.
Why are fireworks being launched?
Because yesterday was the 5th of November, which is the day that Guy Fawkes almost burnt down Parliament. But he failed, the miserable twat.
We do live in a society, after all.
We do indeed. Society is evil, obviously. Right, come on! I think I just turn everything sideways and hope for the best.
That sounds like a plan. I'm feeling fucked, as they say.
As they call it. Well, there's a land. It's really annoying because I could have turned my Thespian Stage to a follow grove at any point in this game to get double blue. But I need to draw a land untap and then untap it and like turn it into the Castle Vantress. So for the grand total of like 19 million mana, I can scry 2. Okay.
I mean, mana's the one thing you got.
I guess it is. Right. How do I attack here with all of this? That seems fine. You have to put something in front of the 7/7.
Don't tell me what I have to do.
He says, eating a Tide Pod.
You're not the boss of me. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
I'm excited, Ben, because you've absolutely smashed me. Partly, a couple of the games were your deck doing what it does very well, because you piloted it very well. One game was close. One game I feel like I just fucking fucked it about as hard as I possibly could have done. So I'm glad that you're now on 1.
Yeah, I'm not in the best position. It's going to be really funny when I kill you, though.
Is it?
Well, for me at least. Rex Sage. Do I care? Probably. How the hell do I win this?
Yeah.
I think I have to. Oh, you have 5 floating mana. Yeah, right. Yes, my dumbass being like, I think I can mana leak this to tap Vince down low, and then you just have 5 mana floating.
I got 99 problems, but mana ain't one.
Hit me.
That's a pop culture reference.
This will stick great with the people that listened to that song when it was on the radio in 2005. No, 2003, right? That was...
I mean, how good it would be, though, if you were releasing a rap record for, like, Magic, and it's like 99 problems, but a Commander ain't one? You know, that'd be good. Don't you fucking blow air out of your mouth, you little bitch.
That's a loose definition of good you've got going on there.
Go on, just activate your Castle Vantress. And, oh, no.
Yeah, you're gonna hate this.
Well, how much am I gonna hate it?
Oh, well.
Are you going to time walk?
Who's to say?
It's time walk into Sightgrift, is it?
No. I wish.
Oh, I assume your deck wouldn't play Sightgrift. Well, actually, you could play Sightgrift, couldn't you?
I've played it in the past. Sightgrift is a card where I don't think I can keep you. Can I keep you? I think I might have to. No, that's a bad play, Vince. I'm not going to do that.
Don't you fucking use my Christian name.
Beg your pardon, sir. Sorry, sir. Never again, sir.
That's a very brave attack.
Well, I do have an extra turn coming up. Oh, you have a Scavenge Goose. No, I'm fine.
Do you have a Snapcaster Mage in hand?
Yeah, I have a my dumb ass is just like, oh,
well, I was going to do it. I'll do it in response, don't I, to get the...
Yeah.
What if you have Stifle and then you have...
Well, I'm tapped out now.
But what if you have a Reverberate? And a Stifle? No, what's the blue one?
Stifle?
No, the blue one that copies blue spells.
Oh, Narset's Reversal?
I don't know, you're just like going off trying to stop me from exiling this thing. No, I'm going to do it now. Okay.
Yeah, well, you're at 22. I mean, this better be the best damn Serum Visions of my life.
I really hope not. Ben, I've got to win one.
Go. Oh, no, I'm fucked.
And then we go to game 3 for you to then... Well, I'm feeling confident.
Was that game 3?
That was game 2 of our second match.
Jesus Christ.
I'm feeling confident. My sideboard tech is the shit. My deck hasn't really done what it's meant to do at all, has it?
No, I mean, you haven't.
I guess
you haven't had the...
In our first match, it was about to do what it was meant to do, but you
yeah.
You did what you were meant to do before I did what I would do. Do you know? Did you dig?
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh, this is... Yeah, I keep this. I sneep this.
I'm tempted to keep this because it's got things in it that I didn't draw last game, so I want to play with them.
Oh, you want... Yeah.
Oh, fuck
No.
right off.
That's kind of the worst part of the format. Is still like put in a new card, play the deck for like 2 months, and you could just not see the card. All right. No. Huh.
No flip. Good.
Hit you for 1.
I like the way you said it. Like, I don't know why you said it like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Charcoal's is broken. I think it should be banned.
It's too good. Draws 2 cards, 2 mana. Library. Ooh. You better have the world's best 3-drop in your hand. As I continue to not flip my Delver. Let's do that.
Why?
Well, you just didn't play any acceleration. I'm concerned.
Yeah, maybe I had a 2-mana acceleration, but then I drew library. Yeah.
Library's good in the blue match for sure. What
I think, like I said, I think this hand was bad, but I'm keeping. I kept it because of how badly I drew no top end last game.
Yeah.
But maybe keeping a hand of all top end, assuming you'll draw mana, is a bad idea. Because I'm just going to die to that Terramander. This was a risky keep, and it's not going to pay off. Come on, library, do your thing.
Are you on? Because the deck list you sent me clipped out the land base. Are you on like Ancient Tomb and stuff?
No.
I guess if you are looking to stretch out to 3 colors, then it makes sense. Yeah, my 1-mana 1/1s in blue will kill you.
Oh, there's no deck called Flying Men in this format.
Yeah, it's great. You play like 20 lands.
Okay.
Every creature with flying.
I hope you don't have Vapor Snag. That's all I've got to say.
You hope I don't have Vapor Snag?
Yeah.
So sorry, just to clarify before I cast a spell.
You're so good at the deadpan saying that and then not having it, but also sometimes you say it and you do have it. I don't know if you've got it or not now, Ben.
You mean Vapor Snag?
Oh my god. Why did I keep this? I was trying to vindicate myself with a win. And I'm like, I'll keep a hand with an 8-drop and a 5-drop and 2 lands and just get there, right?
Sorry, do you mind not shouting? I need to write down that you have...
Shut up, Ben.
I mean, I've been a man of my word. This Delver has not flipped yet. I mean, it flipped that one game where it killed you, but it has yet to flip in this one. I was tempted to reveal the card that I drew. I think the intimidation factor of Werebear that was on top of my deck is worth much more than anything that hidden information could ever provide.
Right. So, there's the Rattleclaw Mystic that I kept with my 2-lander. The hand was very shaky. And then drawing the Sylvan Library forced me to play the Rattleclaw Mystic, which I don't think was very good. Fuck off! Stop laughing! Why are you laughing?
Because this hasn't worked out for me.
Oh, good. I thought you were laughing because you'd drawn like another bounce spell.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay. This is looking like I have lucked out a little bit and not been punished for my terrible keep. No, you did, you fucker!
No, I didn't draw it. I had it in my own.
Okay. I'll let you off. I thought you were just, like, absolutely trolling me.
No, I have to stifle... At this point, I just have to stifle your mana development, because my hand is... it's really good if we get a tropical island.
That sounds not good for me. Okay.
It started out mono blue, which is always dangerous game for this kind of deck. Like, you can win matches with blue-green where you're just effectively a mono blue deck, but you'd prefer the green cards. They're pretty good at killing your opponent. Pay 8?
I'm considering paying 4, but I don't think it's a good idea.
I mean, if you pay 4, you go to 10, and you got a 2. If my Delver flips, I've got a 3-turn clock still.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Which is not that bad. I mean, right now I have a 7-turn clock. If my Delver flips, though, then it's 4 turn. You kind of just have to get off the ground, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is not good. this is not.
If this flips though, I'm probably just gonna lose.
It's
Oh, thank God for that! Oh, 5 pence territory. So this is gonna get you a tropical island, and that's not good for me. You said.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not great for you. Oh, this is unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. You're at 9. That's a pretty good life total. What if I... Tricky. I think I just gotta pass.
Oh, this is not good. You're passing 3 mana Brazen Borrower in the exile zone. Oh, graveyard, sorry.
It's on an adventure. In the imaginary secondary.
Oh, I've miscounted.
I don't even know if you need to pay. Like, I don't know what your hand is, but that's a lot of mana to use.
Yeah, there's a reason that I'm considering paying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't. I'm just gonna find Gaea's Cradle, right? That's what's gonna happen.
Yep, that's the mentality. Maybe get yourself a crop rotation.
What are my top 3 cards? Come on, Sylvan Library.
Get yourself a Hornet Queen.
You bastard, Sylvan Library. You set me up for a fall, Sylvan Library. Oh, okay. So you're going to have a lot of stuff attacking in the air. This Delver's going to flip eventually. So I guess I put that back.
You're putting a lot of emphasis on this Delver flipping.
No, but as in, like, I'm only not losing this game because the Delver hasn't flipped. The Delver not flipping has been pretty good for me.
Yeah, Delver's a weird card in this format. I wouldn't fault anyone from cutting it, but this deck, I think I'm in the position of like kinda resigned to. Yeah.
Okay, what have we got? Well, I know what we're getting. I don't even know why I'm saying that out loud. We're getting a Scrib Ranger. Okay. That's pretty good for me. And how dead am I? If the Delver flips and you just Time Walk, I die anyway, I think. Oh no, because I can block the 3-1, I guess. I can also do that, but that seems bad.
Oh, Scrib Ranger. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Scrib Ranger, pretty good.
So this is why I was considering keeping the Hermit around.
Well, I'm glad that I sandbagged this negate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, evoing the Hermit is kind of...
Because it would have got me a Hornet Queen as well.
Yeah.
But I was one mana short.
I considered negating the finale, but like when you have that many cards in hand, I think your one pro blue is the least of my worries right now. What? Oh, you gotta slam with all of them, baby.
I don't know. I'm on 9.
Yeah, but you gotta I don't, unless I like Mise a Dismember. Oh god. Oh. Oh.
Just fucking winging it. Just fucking winging it.
Alright, well, time to get down mana, George. This card might kill you, so you know what I'm...
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, Vintage All-Star, Mana George.
Okay, what's it? Oh boy. What does that do? The problem is the hoof is in my hands. So this natural order doesn't really do what I want it to do, which is just kill me.
I mean, natural order for Atarka is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
That's the thing with natural order. Even the worst natural, pretty damn good. It might not feel 4 points good, but even being like, I guess I have to natural order for Woodland Bellower into Reclamation. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you have Force of Will?
In my deck or in my hand?
No, you don't have to tell me, but I'm thinking to myself, do you have Force of Will? That's the thing.
I also have Force of Negation.
Yeah, of course. Okay, do you have either of the forces? That's
in my deck or in my...
No, stop responding. It's hypothetical, you fuck. Okay. I think
magic make me have it.
I think I've got to go for it. Yeah, like I can play around days here. Shut up, Manic Orger Hydra. You...
All right, I think I will exile. No, I'm just kidding. I have shit all.
I got that time. I thought that you were joking. It felt like you were joking. I don't know why. Okay, here comes.
Is it because my Delver I kept cards
yeah, maybe.
and not revealing them?
Yeah, maybe. And you would have used Force way before this as well. But yeah. I meant you Intonation. Okay, let's go Dragon Lord Atarka.
Oh.
Let's kill everything. What if you have a mutagenic growth? No. Yeah. Actually, I don't think it really matters. Let's be real. At this stage.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Although, if I had growth, I can. You're
cutting out again. You can go through what?
Oh, if I have the growth, I could growth Terramander, and then it saves both Mana George and my Terramander.
Yeah,
which is pretty good.
Yeah, that would be alright, wouldn't it?
8. God, that's a lot.
Yeah, Dragon Lord Atarka is pretty big. Oh, Mandrills. I've lost that card once already.
This is where you die.
I hope not. Come on, Cradle, where are you?
You've got Wormcoil Engine in your deck too. Wow. Carney T? Ooh.
Yeah, the Wormcoil I almost cut. The Carnage Tyrant just seems like a very good 6 target for Green Suns to like slam on the brakes against like just to cause problems for control as well. And slam on the brakes against like Green Black, like Rock or whatever.
Yeah, card's real gross.
Oh, can I? Does it matter? Does it matter? Do you just die? No, you don't just die. So can I somehow create a hoof you this turn off of this combination of cards?
5, 6, 7.
So Radiclaw does not refund the mana this turn, it refunds the mana next turn. Oh, there's too much math to be doing at this time of the evening.
Just pay 8.
Fucking, I want to. I really do. But it doesn't seem wise. So if I go... Okay, I'm going to say this out loud, chat. So if I play this forest, then spoil another forest, tap that forest for 2, then play a Mystic, then use the 2 floating mana to activate Nykthos. So I've used 1, 2, 3. Nykthos then generates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Play a Nissa Vital Force. Untap my Nykthos. Activate Nykthos for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm 1 mana short of hoofing you.
Are you sure about that?
Why are you saying it like that?
Do you want me to tell you?
There's a script ranger, but it doesn't matter because I don't have a mana dork in play.
You don't?
No, I sacked it to the first Eldritch Evolution that you counted.
What does Nissa Vital Force do?
Wheeler! Yeah, sure. If you have Force, I'm dead. This is worth it. Oh, you don't have Force, we know that. What the fuck am I talking about? We know you don't have Force. Oh my god. Magic is so hard when I'm hungry. Elvish Mystic. Make green. Make 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, have I miscounted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I haven't. I'm good. I'm good. It's all good, Ben. Don't worry about it.
You good? Alright, go out of it. Oof.
Do you Vapor Snag my Nykthos now? Is that what happens?
I don't have Vapor Snag. I've used Vapor Snag. It's in my graveyard.
Good. I've never untapped a Nykthos with a Script Ranger before.
Oh, it feels good.
Fuck, that feels great. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
We're all learning here. I've untapped Nykthos. I've done this Nykthos shit like this loads of times with like Nissas, multiple Nissas, all sorts of stuff. I've punished Jailed, Gaia's Cradle. That was a 5/5 during combat in Legacy before. Like, it was only that I've never used Scrib Ranger to untap a Nykthos or a Gaia's Cradle before. That felt genuinely good. Oh, I've punted a little bit because I could have got a bit bigger of an attack.
Yeah, well, you're attacking for 82 right now.
Yeah, I probably could have got it a little bit higher. Let's murder you.
I mean, I think the attack will have the same outcome.
Do you have
either way
something? Which
is Psy Blasting you.
Fucking you, absolute fucker! How? How? How do you have it? Oh my god!
You don't become the most winningest player of the format by not having.
What the fuck? Was there no point in this game where that was a good kill spell for like a target at all?
No, I couldn't kill your Scrib Ranger. I couldn't hit, like, hitting your Hermit was a thing if you pay Echo. But most of my mana was tied up playing my
Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
If it means anything, I still like all the plays you made.
Fuck! Oh no, because like, of course, like going down to 1 would not have left me dead to Psionic Blast, but
yeah.
Actually, I mean that turn I could have just played the Nissa Vital Force, middle of the mana, and played some bodies, and not took myself to 1. So I think I think the Sylvan Library might have been a bit greedy. But
I wasn't trying to lead you.
Oh
down
no, of course not. I don't think
1.
you were. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not mad about that in any way.
I just wanted to let you know that with the sources you had, like the Nissa interaction on the Nykthos.
Yeah, no, of course. So I've never used Scrib to untap a Nissad land before, so that's pretty sick. No, I mean, I tanked so long on it, I was like, well, I might as well just go for this now, right? Especially when you'd kindly informed me that, of course, Nykthos will be a creature after I've done all of this. If we think about it in a practical way, me going to 1 just opened me up to burn, but we know you only play 1 burn spell in your 100.
It's just Psy Blast, and I guess I could Snapcaster.
But we have seen Psy Blast before during these matches, so I guess I should have just done the Nissa line, played the Rex Age, played the Rattleclaw Mystic, and waited till next turn to hoof you. Well, you would have been probably dead just to the target at that point as well. So it was, I played a bit risky there, but never mind. It made for a pretty dramatic moment. Fuck! Absolute fuck! Well, I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I'm punting probably more than normal, I think. Not that match. That match I think I only punted... Actually, I think that's the first match I didn't punt. That's nice.
Look, I play this format for a living. I punt maybe 4 times every single game.
But I feel like I'm not just saying this either just to make excuses for my play. I feel like I made some glorious mistakes in that I wouldn't even normally make, like tapping my Oh, I've mental misstep before in Vintage. So this happens sometimes, right? You just click the wrong spell.
Yeah.
For everyone who's watching, I hope you've enjoyed this. I enjoyed the dramatic plays and Ben Wheeler being a shit. We'll have some more Canlander coming soon. Stay tuned. If you liked this, make sure to drop a like down below, comment to let me know that you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends as well. Sharing the videos helps immensely. Ben, thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Wow, I mean, thank you for side blasting me at 1 and slow rolling me whilst I figured. Well, it wasn't even a slow roll. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Okay, well, thanks for coming on, and we'll see you all soon.